Hello, travellers, and welcome back. We are continuing our Skirk story quest. We started it yesterday, so we're like halfway through. But today's plan is to finish it today. So we basically had our training montage. We went up against the big bad guy, and now we're gonna figure out who it truly is, and I guess also to recuperate, to rest. Also, Skirk got damaged. But I suppose we should do our dailies first. I need to go and I'm still here. I'm still stuck in this domain. I don't know why I went for that mushroom, but I decided to go for it. So I'm hoping to get new, some good artifacts here. I tried pulling for Skirk last stream, did not get her, but I'm hoping, depending on how lucky we get, I might still try pulling for her. If not, we'll just have to start saving for, I guess, the next big update.
Fulfill our pact. Teamwork is dreamwork. Watch out. Fuse is lit.
What am I doing?
Watch out. Show no mercy. Fulfill
Okay,
our
this was a bad rotation here. Okay, we can do better. I need to start with Bennett. Nope. I said I would start with Bennett and then I instantly moved to another character.
Get to work. Show no mercy. Eat Laline. Eat Papa.
Okay, man, they like to shield fast. What am I doing wrong? Like, I managed to do this before they shield.
Incoming. Fulfill our pact. Incoming. Time for a light show.
Bad. I've been testing out Yoimiya's artifacts. It might be bad Yoimiya artifacts. Oh, I need to try and build Bennett better.
I'm going in. Get to work.
I'm pretty sure I'm still using like
You two. Time to.
the same artifacts I used in Bennett from like since I first got him in like 1.0. Not 1.0, but those patches. The 1 point patches. So I'm pretty sure my Bennett could be even better. No. No, not good enough.
Teamwork is true. Let the world come alive. How dare.
How dare you!
Time for a light show. Incoming. Incoming.
Okay, hang on. Yoimiya. What are you doing? Apparently this is the recommended. Because I had this one equipped on her. And then I had this one. Wait. Which isn't bad. What's that? 3,000 attack, 200 crit. That might actually do better. I need to get that crit rate up, I think, though. Why has it chosen this one? What does that bring us up to? Okay, that does take the attack down, but it gets the crit rate up. And what is this exclamation? Oh yeah, I got Sethos. C3. Okay. That should be a better Yomi, I think. Methinks. Even though I only have one round left.
Everybody stand! Show no mercy! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Let my name echo in song! Fuse is lit!
That was much better, but I still think I need to get her crit rate up somehow. No. And now I need to get some more crystal flies.
Take me up!
Oh man. There we go. There we go. I don't know why, I always like going to Natlan's Catherine. Hi BSQ, welcome in, welcome in. We are doing the second half of Skirk's story quest today. That is the plan. Commission team?
Add Astro.
You haven't hopped into Genshin since forever? Well, that's okay. Oh, hello, Shalonin. She wasn't there before. But yeah, that's okay. If you want, you can still stick around. We started the Skirk quest yesterday. It's good. We had like a training montage, basically. Skirk being Child's teacher. I'm hoping right now I get a good artifact for Yoimiya. I'm not seeing anything good. Man. I'm good, thank you for asking. No. I've got quite a good flower for Yoimiya. How are you? Hope you have been well. You got lucky in Honkai Star Rail? That's glad to hear it. I haven't done my wishing in Star Rail yet. I'm hoping to do that at the end of the week, pulling for Finon and maybe pulling for Tribby, depending on if I get lucky as well. That's good to hear. Who were you pulling for? And who did you get? Oh, Shalonen's not voiced. That's odd that Shalonen's not voiced. I thought she would have been voiced. You were streaming the game to your boyfriend, trying to explain it, and did a pool just to get Himiko and 6 pity. And then proceeded to get Sunday on 5 pity? Oh, that's insane. I remember pulling for Sunday. I did get extremely lucky pulling for Sunday and Jing Yuan. But it's always nice losing the 50-50 only to get the character not even like 5 wishes later. I'm hoping to get that lucky with Skirk because I ended up losing the 50-50 to Chi-Chi, which is not so good. But yeah, that's insane luck. Sunday's really good. Okay, Shalonen, what are you saying? Another commission asking for me by name? Nuh-uh, not taking it. Send it back where it came from. Don't speak to Catherine like that. If they want to talk business, they can drop by my shop in person. I don't discuss work via letter. Can you really send a commission back the way it came? You have no idea how tedious business correspondence is. Dozens of more letters could bounce back and forth before you could change the dimension of a single component. I wasted more time delivering letters than I care to tally up. Anyone who's got that much time can come to the tribe and talk with me face to face. It's more efficient that way. Hi, Catherine. The little wave from Catherine. Another letter, and they insist I open it. Seriously? Is it a particular troublesome client? It's it's Mavwika. I kind of guessed it was Mavwika bothering her. She's already at my workshop, waiting to discuss things with me face to face. Damn. Mavwika! Nope, not gonna happen. I gotta get away. Far, far away. Think, Shalonen, think. She's off. She is off. Oh, I do like the little anecdotes. Mavwika and Shalonen is my favourite thing. I do love them. I love, their relationship. Because usually it's like someone praising the Archon and Shalonen's like, stay away. I do love the little interactions. Shalonen is tired of her. But I think Shalonen's always sending her bike up to get fixed. Well, I actually still haven't claimed my daily commissions. I almost completely
Thank you for completing.
forgot to do that. Let's see. How many wishes do we have? Okay. 150. I did pull for Skirk, but I didn't get her. I lost the 50-50. My first, like, ever time losing the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. Which... so I'm hoping I get lucky, and still I'm able to pull for her. But, yeah, I've only got 150 wishes to my name. You don't remember correctly, but you think your friend pulled in your account and lost. Well, I guess... If you don't care, I guess that's kind of good. That if there is a character that you're interested in that comes out in the future, and you play Genshin again, you're technically guaranteed now. I do want to explore a little bit before we start with the Skirk quest. Got 80, but I don't want to accidentally trigger a quest. You demand to see my characters? I can... Yes, I can show you my characters. Let me see. Character archive. Oh, actually, these... It would just be characters. I can show you in characters. These are my characters that I have. I have quite a few. I will tell you, I have been playing since like the beginning. But yeah, I do have a lot. And I think 2021, I didn't lose a single 50-50 as a free-to-play character. Was free-to-play, and then I did spend some money. So some of it's free-to-play. I spent, I think, Ayato's first banner, and then Natlan's banner. I only spent money on the Welkin, and every so often I would spend a little bit to feed my C6 Yoimiya. But other than that, I am completely free to play now. But Genshin is one of the games one of the gacha games I've spent money on. But other than that, all the other gacha games completely free to play. But so if I go into character archive, you're free to play with your C6 Yoi. Oh, I love that. If I was free to play, I would definitely save. Like if I was entirely free to play, I would save all my currency for C6 Yoimiya. Again, I love her. But I think, yeah, before Ayato, I was free to play. So, which I will say, I did get C1 Arataki Ito as a free to play, which was kind of nice. Oh, it doesn't show you in here. That's weird. So I think if I go to Ayato, so I guess any character I got before this, I was completely free to play. What about weapons? I can show you weapons. Let me see. These I don't have many weapons. I do not pull for weapons. I've got Navia's. Navia, not free to play. Yours was not free to play. Alhatham's not free to play, but I pulled for Alhatham because, like, his weapon, because I did not like the fact that he was a dual wielder. And one sword looked different, so I was like, I have to get his weapon. But other than that, I'm pretty sure most of these are standard banner. Is your Yoimiya clearing content? My Yoimiya, yeah, she does pretty good. I still can't clear, floor 12. But I think I'm still trying to build her to the best of my ability. But I think I need to fix my Bennett build. But if I go, actually I can show you. Because I think Yoimiya is my strongest character. Obviously, it's not hitting major numbers, because I know some people can hit like 1 million damage, which I don't understand how. But yeah, this is my strongest single strike, but she does some good damage. I think before that it was Ito does some good damage as well. Oh, Raiden's done good damage. Because I think one of my artifacts, I think she should be hitting more than that. Well, my artifacts, I think I've been trying to get them stronger. But this one I can never get a good attack. Like, attack with crit damage. And this one I don't know. And then this one also. Some of the artifacts, this one I think is really good. But I'm got really bad luck with artifacts. That's probably, I know she can do more, but got very bad luck with my pity pools. But I do think, yeah, my flower and feather are the best artifacts. Overall stats, I've been messing about with it, trying to see what works best. I don't think I've got pyro. I don't have pyro damage. But I had it at 3000 attack. Artifacts suck. They do indeed. Because I've been wanting to build it, but I also like spending time building other characters so I can use them. But I've been trying to build, but I can never get good one of these. Because they're all terrible, and it's like very unlucky. And I don't have a single pyro one of these that's good. So I've got attack. Because I think I've been switching these. Elemental mastery, that's a good shout. Because I've got, that is a good shout. Because Sitlali does bring her attack up a lot. Let me see. I go to... Oh, once again, I don't have any good elemental mastery ones here. This one, maybe? No, hang on. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, I might as well... If I'm putting elemental mastery here... that one actually doesn't... could work. That one is probably the best one I've got. Let me see. I could. Let me see. What should I attack with? Let me actually change my party because I'm still on my commission team. A weekly boss? I haven't fought a weekly boss in forever. Should we do Storm Terror? Or with that? Or maybe Child? Now that I think about it, there's a shield on that one. The buff's stuck on him, so not him. Raiden? Oh, I have! Oh, yeah, I could try Raiden. Let me see. I think... Actually, let me see what my Bennett thing is. Because it's got fast equip, which is supposed to help. But I think this puts it into HP. Hmm. Is my Farina C2? No, my Farina is not C2. I've only got C0 Farina. What does C... increases or decreases in nearby HP? Shalonin or casual? I don't think my Shalonin is well built. I struggle to build Shalonin. Because I used to have Singcho. And my Kazura is not well built either. I don't think. Because, once again, I suck at, I have very bad luck. Why is it doing the cryo automatically? Use Yalen? I think... Let me see.
Oh, ow!
I think Singcho is my best. Let me see. 50 damage boost and a hydro application. Hurt. I could try Jalonin. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is just a test. I don't need the rewards.
Who's our target this time?
Because double pyro is good for increase of attack. I could try Aelin with Sitlali. Let me try.
Strike dead! Get to work! Show no mercy! Teamwork is strict!
Evasion is about to get set. Inferior.
Suffer the wrath of the
Inferior.
fire hazard!
Not bad.
Get to work!
The eye sweeps the land.
Let's light it up!
Oh, I don't have a... Oh, okay. I didn't have an electro character, that was my bad. Because this isn't just by Yoimiya's self. Oh, and she's dead.
Fulfill our task! Get to work!
Inferior.
I'm going in!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Fire hazard!
See, I killed her.
Emptiness.
I killed her before she did her second phase, so... Mind you, Raiden has a big damage reduction in her current state. It's not bad. I probably still need to... Some of the artifacts are kind of bad, but it wasn't bad damage. I never know what the best weapon for her is though, because I've got this for attack. I've actually got her weapon, but apparently C5 Rust or R5 Rust even is better than Thundering Pulse. Not the weapon. Because that brings the crit damage up. Because I wanted to try and test out using her weapon, but then I would want her crit rate to be up. The weapon is like 160 increased damage. Should I try it then? Let me see. Actually, let's see. Because that'll bring up the crit damage. Crit rate circuit with a bunch of EM. Okay, let me see. Hang on. That's the only crit rate I have of this one. I don't have any crit rate. Should I see? Okay, let's see what this goes into. Crit damage. Okay, hang on. Because it would be nice if this all goes into crit damage and not defense. Or attack. Okay, attack. Oh, that's fine. No, that's still higher crit damage. I'll go for this one. I did change the clock, Sands of Eons, to Elemental Mastery. So that's, yeah, higher crit rate. I've got her triple crowned, like the queen she is. Now the last change you would want to change Sitlali? Really? Sitlali brings up the good damage. Put Kazuha as Shalonin. Okay, I can... maybe... What I'll do, I'll test Sitlali first, and then I'll swap her with Kazuha. Because right now I'm not gaining anything. I'm just seeing what the best is.
Quietly now.
Show no mercy. Get to work. Swallowing.
Fleeting shadow. Here comes the catch.
Time for a light show.
It's still just average damage, I think.
Fulfill our pact. Get to work.
Gotcha.
Teamwork is strength. Suffer the wrath of the fuse is lit.
Okay. Bennett's does help a little bit.
About distractions.
Hey, that's cheating. Oh, it's this one.
Let's light it up. Shattered. Show no mercy. Get to work.
I feel like, yeah, my energy recharge is not that good with Bennett.
Fire hazard.
Hey, that's cheating. Okay, I thought she was gonna.
Emptiness awaits.
Yeah, I'm not claiming. I like Singcho. Yes, I do. I use Singcho. Let me see. So if I get Kazuha,
All right, let's head off.
having him and yeah, I used to put them in the same team. Should I? Let me see. See, it sucks that you can only have 4 characters in a team. Change Kazuha and put Singcho in.
May knowledge guide you.
Singcho's probably my biggest 4-star damage dealer, I think. Okay, let's test this out.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
Okay, Bennett, don't die.
Going in.
Things are about to get dicey.
Gotcha. Time to rain outlines your fate. Witness the power. Time for a light show. Absurd.
Oh, oh, that's not bad.
Inferior.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Body and mind. Fire hazard.
Okay, I used her skill too soon.
Inferior.
I've had it. But that wasn't too bad. Hey,
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Feels a slit.
I think the only problem with that is that it will
Is eternal.
go in her second phase. But there we go. That wasn't too bad, actually. The best order is the following: Yelan alt, skill, Singcho alt, skill, then Bennett. That would make sense, yeah. Let me do that again. Let me see. Cause I think this reminds me of the first time I did have this team.
Know my sword.
Here comes the catch.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outline. Everybody stand, but time for a light show.
Oh. I think the only thing is like the just when Yoimiya gets hit.
The eye sweeps the lands. Gotcha. This ends now.
Inferior.
Things are about to get dicey.
Ring cutter. Let's light it up. Feels a slit.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Yeah, that isn't bad. I don't need that. Honestly, yeah, I might go back to be using this team. That is quite nice. But I guess yeah, because I only recently just got C6 Yoimiya, so I guess because she has the double arrow, it is better using quick attacks. But I did used to use that team. So I will probably try and build Yelan better, because I don't think I've got her to her full capabilities. Like I could at least crown her Not bad. I'll probably have this team for the rest of the stream. What I'll probably do... I was going to explore a bit of Natland before. You'd only want to crown Bennett. Well, I have crowned Bennett. Bennett, I've crowned his. But I've got like 40 crowns. So it's like, where do I use these crowns? Because I don't mind giving Yelin a crown if that will help. But yeah, I've got crown Bennett, crown Xingqiu. Obviously triple crowned my Queen Yoimiya. Even though I rarely use this. Like, I never use her best. Could give to Xilonin. Crown Xilonin once I properly built her. Yeah, I could. What would the... Let me see. What's the best? This is what they level up first. Yeah, I could crown Xilonin. Crown a skill. I'll need to get enough for her here. I could always try getting better artifacts for Yoimiya though.
Body and mind.
That's always an option. But yeah, I could crown Xilonin. There's a few characters I might want to crown. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with this team. Rule defense. I think that's what I had going on. Defense. I'm unsure. I think like it's automatically doing that artifact. I think I'm just having the same thing, the luck with defense artifacts. I got crit damage, so I'll put defense there as well. And that one doesn't have defense. So yeah, I'll see what I can do to get Xilonin a better build. You've had so much fun helping me, but you need to go to sleep now? Oh, that's fine. I hope you enjoy your sleep, and thank you so much for helping me. I do play for fun, but I like having Yoimiya be my strongest character, so thank you so much for helping me with that, and I hope you have a lovely sleep. We're just about to play. I suppose we should start Skirk's, or continue Skirk's companion quest. Having this team for the whole stream. So basically, last stream we had a training montage. Skirk got stabbed. We got our missing piece back because a missing piece got stolen.
Huh. This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora in it.
Paimon has a new voice.
Does she have
Mora?
a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like,
Not Paimon judging Skirk. You think Skirk has a job? No, she couldn't have. Wow, maybe she does have a job, or maybe she's a thief. Maybe she's stealing.
I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss.
Is this our impression of Skirk?
Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met?
Who are you?
Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
She invented Mora. That's a joke. That Morax invents Mora. Maybe she can hear you speaking.
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
Nothing like thieving, you know? Good clarification.
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Not the diss from Skirk. I love that. You tell us, Skirk. We need more people to
Did you by chance
tell Paimon to
happen
shut
hear
up.
Paimon's little, joke earlier?
It was a joke.
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Paimon's whispering needs some work, yes.
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start. But things are different now.
At least she's being
You helped
truthful.
the Traveler in a big way, so... What do you say? Friends?
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
No, you get some rest. We're not, it's not gonna be that one trope, you know? There's only one bed. You have it.
Wait, what about you?
You were the one that was stabbed.
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
It's interesting she's in the other outfit. I'm curious, because I don't have Skirk, if she changes outfit when you're playing as her.
But your shoulder...
Like
Hey,
Farina.
Don't just leave! Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed is calling, Paimon.
Skirk is stubborn. Even if I tried to convince her to take it easy, I doubt she'd listen. Paimon is right. Skirk will stop and take a break once she gets tired. I hope. I should just get some sleep. See, there's one bed, and both me and Paimon are sharing it, so Skirk could sneak in and join us. She could sleep with us. That would be fine with me. I'm just saying. Oh, some abyssal... Oh, energy. Of course, it's coming from Skirk. No, I was gonna say, is she smoking? Hot. But no, it's just the little furnace in the corner. She does not look good, though. Skirk? Of course she's acting like she didn't just get stabbed in the shoulder. Huh, seems something's off with her, though. She is heavily panting.
Quiet.
Oh, my bad. Who's she talking to? There's no one around. Unless she can hear my thoughts.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies
her
were
thoughts.
left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
That's a horrible thing.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Right. In that dream I witnessed, Skirk was training alone, but there were disembodied voices talking to her. It's our voices! The voices! Oraron, the voices! One of them mentioned a fire. I wonder what happened exactly. If only she could just talk to us.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Recovered your strength yet?
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last
Different
time.
outfit now.
Same training regimen, same intensity.
Because it's getting
Nothing
better.
felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short.
Maybe it's because of the spike that stabbed you.
No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime, then.
Thanks. See you in 2 days.
2 days? Okay. Oh, she is meditating. That's so cool. I like this little montage of us being in different places to show the passage of time. We don't have to physically change the time. Good morning.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already. Shouldn't she be awake by now?
No idea.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Oh, wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk is gonna be starving when she wakes up. Be right back.
Skirk looks so serene, almost like she really is asleep. What are we looking at? Oh! Strange creature! In the flesh! This isn't a dream. You again? Is something wrong with Skirk? This place feels familiar, but where am I exactly? Oh, this place is pretty though. There are towering cliffs, withered trees, and a strange river flowing from the horizon all the way here. But it's broken up several times along the way, with a waterfall at each breakpoint. On closer inspection, the colour of the water is changing. The closer I get to the lower portion, the darker it becomes. Almost as if... Did you bring me here?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world.
Oh, it speaks!
Think of it as the threshold between the soul and dreams. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then.
It talks, so you can speak.
Actually, it's my first time talking to someone like this. I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again, too. Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right? Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here, so what's your impression of this place?
What is that river? Why are there so many cliffs and waterfalls? What is the river?
You noticed. This river represents Skirk's strength.
Oh,
Strength
representations.
accumulates over time. It is
River.
the summation of a person's lived experience. So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into a single stream of memories and emotions. flowing forward as one.
Shoot, converge, but the waterfalls is not converging. Is that an issue?
But, as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past.
Oh, because of the
All she
voices.
sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past, and begins anew.
Wait, that reminds me of something.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion.
The foul.
Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
I see. So it was Satology who taught Skirk to replace all emotions with reason. And since then, it's been a constant process of abandoning, refuting, and erasing her past self. I suppose that's the secret to her strength. But it's such a sad thing to think about. What has she been through? Why does it have to be this way?
The answer to one mystery invites another question, I see. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her heart, lies the truth of it all. Soon, you'll understand everything.
Oh. It's very cute. I love it. The little ghostly creature. This place is beautiful. What are we doing? Oh. Flashbang. Oh. She's beautiful. I was too astounded by how beautiful Skirk is here that I didn't even notice that. The drawing from the beginning of the game. This looks like a coastline. Huh. I recognize the drawing on the sand. Cause you drew it. Why is Skirk here though? Why is Skirk looking at it? Wait, isn't that the picture I drew for Paimon? Why is it showing up in Skirk's memories?
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors.
Does she know something about the name of this god?
Both journey through the stars. Both travelers.
Both
who've landed
travelers.
on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away, indifferent as ever.
So she noticed us at the very beginning. Decided to just go her separate ways. Why? If I think about it, it's not surprising at all. After what happened at One Min Restaurant, it's obvious she prefers to disappear from other people's lives. She hasn't seen Child in years, either. I doubt she's ever made a connection with this world of her own volition. What I'm seeing now is a microcosm of her entire life.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees herself as a trespasser in this world. She's made a conscious choice to avoid altering its path. But the reason for that decision stems from events much earlier on in her life. Let's keep going. It's still a long way to the source of the river.
I guess the source is going to show us what truly builds Skirk's strength, which will probably be her parents, right? Like, she probably fights for her parents.
You now have
Oh,
what it
this,
takes to wield
all this artwork is
immense
so
power.
beautiful.
From this day forth, I shall teach you no more. No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws. Now, you must learn to hunt.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey. And piece together a new future from the shattered remnants of your past. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
Okay, but hear me out. Not actually, but this artwork. I don't like Sagilogi, but his design is so cool. I know it's just one of the typical enemies, but his artwork here is so cool. And the way his hand comes round, like Skirk, is so cool as well. To show like he's kind of, you know, controlling her. Or like taking control of her strength.
Why would you do that?
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution. You have tasted loss. You have known fear so deep it can be felt in the bones.
I always imagined Sagilogi as another human though. So it's interesting to know that he's not a typical human. I kind of wonder if Skirk, now that she was taught by Sagilogi, if she ever wants to go back to her other teacher. And this Sagilogi was always her teacher, because I do remember her saying her previous teacher as a child was boring. So I wonder if she ever would have much preferred being taught by that guy, the boring guy.
Beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus pain dampens over time. And the acrid taste of fear becomes but a distant memory. Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood, or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
That figure next to Skirk looks familiar. Right, I saw the same figure during the battle against the all-devouring narwhal.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sagilogi, looked like at one point in time.
At one point in time? What's that supposed to mean?
Of course. As a higher being, physical form is a triviality to him.
As a higher being? That's interesting. What kind of being is he though? He's obviously not an Archon. Is he a dragon? What other higher being do you get? Like, what would he be?
Here as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
So is Sagilogi also a descender then? So him being a higher being, if he is a descendant, probably won't be the same higher beings that Tevet have. So he probably a different type of higher being then. I used to think Sagilogi and Skirk were just master and disciple, like Skirk and Child. Now I see why Skirk chose to distance herself from humanity. Sagilogi told her to put down roots here, while at the same time threatening to destroy whatever life she managed to create. I don't like that. I don't like the way she worded that. Is that what Sagilogi actually said? I might have zoned out.
But as living beings, we will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes. Just like the fire that haunts your mind.
that is gross. I think I did zone out. I think I was too busy appreciating how beautiful the artwork was. But yeah, he did. He basically said that. He's like, make new friends.
Indeed. Make new friends. Embark on your own journey.
But, like, no matter how many friends you make, I will destroy your living. I don't like how this is worded, though.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
So that's definitely why she's not wanting to make friends then. Because she knows that Sadology will destroy them.
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
I wonder if Sadology was the merchant ship that attacked. Like, why did they attack? Was he behind it? Or was that someone else? So that's what she meant. But I still don't understand why Sadology would do that. From what he said, I didn't pick up on a conflict between them.
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Sadology is terrifying.
The real Sadology?
The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things. Shall we keep going?
I could beat him.
Let's see. We're about halfway there.
Halfway? Oh, damn. Okay. There's not any hidden chests in here. We can walk in the water. I like when they do that. I like when you can walk in water. And then blinded again, like every time. This must be Skirk when she was a kid. Look how cute she is. Look how young she is. Like, this is like Skirk before her whole village was destroyed.
You've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sadology.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this time. Good. Attempting to garner sympathy through tears is a habit of the weak. A pitiful, useless ploy.
Man, Skirk, do not listen to this man. You can cry all you want. Tears is a sign of an emotion, and emotions is a good thing. Honestly, if she needs to cry on my shoulder, I will happily let her. Like, I be crying all the time. There's nothing weak about it.
Can I ask a question,
Okay.
Master? Why did you save me?
Why did you save me? She must be part of the merchants.
I keep
He
thinking,
must be.
maybe it would be better if I had died.
That
I
is
wouldn't be
deep.
haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
Oh gosh. They're getting deep with the storytelling.
I saved you because I have a plan for you.
Are you guys seeing this up here? That's insane. That's like showing like his true side, like his true strength, like his hidden side. And I saved you because I have a plan for you. That plan being destroying her life.
It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full strength, and I hunger for it. Every so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
So he took her in just to train her so he can have a challenging fight?
So,
Is that basically
I will
what
teach you
he's
everything I
done?
know. Train you by whatever means necessary, in the hope that one day you might surprise me.
That's insane.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
And that's as if she doesn't want to do it.
What you want matters little. Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master. From that day forward, all she knew was grueling training, emptiness.
But she's so
and fatigue.
tiny. Did you see how
After
tiny
some
she was?
time, her talent bloomed, and she gained control over her emotions, like her master. How should I put it? It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became the Skirk you know today.
So Satulogi saved Skirk from a disaster when she was a child and never ever tried to hide his ulterior motive. Like, why is she not? Why did she not run away? I suppose he probably would kill her if she tried running away. But yeah, he was definitely part of the merchant ship. Probably saw the kid and was like, I could train her. I suppose that leaves one final mystery. What really happened with the disaster back then? Satulogi's final words to Skirk were cold and cruel, but Skirk's reaction made it seem like it was the truth she knew all too well. I have a feeling it all comes back to what happened back then, with the merchants.
We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch.
Oh, hang on, you're going a little bit too fast for me. I got tiny legs. I can't say I've got tiny legs when the strange creature has tinier legs.
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
She's so tiny.
What a simple
Man.
and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted the sky. The sun bathed everything
Me,
in golden
that's where I
light.
live. I live in the wisp of the
Sound filled
clouds.
air. Not even the shyest of flowers could resist swaying along. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so curious about everything as a child, always skipping school to go exploring instead. There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea, the secrets beyond the stars, and that merchant ship packed with the dogs
Merchant ship.
wearing those strange clothes. Yes, the ship. That was the beginning of the end.
She got too curious, and curiosity does in fact kill the cat.
It was a spaceship. When it arrived,
Spaceship.
the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces and spoke of friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet, looking to establish trade.
Spaceship. That's crazy.
Skirk's parents,
From a different planet?
relatives, her neighbors, everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore
Really?
the planet. To them, the visitors were guests and should be treated with hospitality.
You should have seen a spaceship and been like, damn. Like technically they would be aliens. And aliens probably do not share the same customs as you. So you should have thought that through before accepting them.
No one
Just
had any
saying.
idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day, only fire and ruin awaited her.
Oh god. Oh god, they did not have to show the picture of her in the flames. Look at how badly, like, injured she is. She's just a little baby.
Countless people cried out to her for help. People she knew and loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher she had made fun of just that morning.
Probably would prefer that bad-tempered teacher than the one she currently had.
Their lives were discarded.
Or the one she's going to have in the future.
Trash, as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did. She kept running until an unexpected figure crossed her path.
Sirtalogy.
If Sirtalogy hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained.
That's, yeah. That's what I thought. I thought Sirtalogy would have been part of the merchants.
Why any of this was happening.
Why did those people destroy her homeland?
Because she and her people were seen as a threat.
A threat? What did they do? Exist?
As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research revealed that, over time, the people of this planet had evolved the ability to adapt to any type of environment or energy source.
So because they managed to adapt to the environment, they were seen as a threat?
For that
That's
reason,
insane.
the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat and decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet.
Just because of a speculation?
Senseless.
Innocent people. Indeed.
A threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well.
Like, that's insane. I think the insanest thing about that whole thing is the fact that they did in fact have kindness. They like accepted them. They brought them in with kindness and open arms. Probably gave them food, a place to sleep, and treated them with respect. And they were still seen as a threat and killed off just because they adapted to the environment. That's insane.
If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all
They were the evil ones for killing innocents.
And so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped.
Now I see why Sirtalogy's threat is such a terrifying prospect for her. I'm sorry, what? Now you see? That threat would be terrifying to anyone. Oh yes, you, person I trained to fight. You go make friends, have a life, enjoy yourself, settle down. But just know that I will come and kill them. I will kill the life you create. That is terrifying. Like, to anyone. And now I see why she distances herself from... Only now you're seeing why.
No one wants to relive their most painful moments.
Exactly, no one.
Well, that brings us to the end of the story.
That's a terrifying threat, no matter what.
We can go. Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. And my greatest wish over all these years.
Huh? That's insane. Yeah, the traveler being like, oh, now I understand. Why didn't you understand before? Hmm? Okay, hello Skirk. Look at her just majestically standing there. Oh, so you came.
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
Hi Skirk. So she does know I'm here.
Well, to me.
Is this younger Skirk then?
I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And she is the best choice in this moment.
Me? Wait, this must be
her suppressed emotional self.
Suppressed emotion.
She keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason.
That is nice. Not nice, obviously. Skirk should not suppress emotions. But that's kind of cool that her suppressed emotions became a whole other thing. Skirk, listen to your emotions, please.
All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now. I am who you used to be. Someone you have refused to face for too long. So, I came to face you instead.
That's crazy. Imagine your suppressed emotions coming up to you like, I'm here to face you.
You're wrong.
Skirk wanted to get rid of you.
Along, and that's exactly why I keep you locked here.
Skirk wanted to keep her away.
Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable.
That's what makes someone a human.
Don't forget.
Emotions.
It was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything. Strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses, emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people?
Oh, damn, what makes you any different from them?
The difference is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary.
And what makes it necessary?
I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer. I have shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
That is the problem. I want to shoulder those things together. On the grand scale of the entire universe, maybe our feelings are vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives meaning to the world around us.
Exactly. Suppressing emotions is not good for you. Genuinely. You need to let all your emotions free. That's what makes you you.
Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
That isn't what we need.
Oh, she's freezing her emotions now.
Exactly what we need.
And her emotions pushing back. Yes, that's what we love to see. I kind of like that symbolization though, because her being a cryo character and her like trying to hide her emotions makes her become a cold character towards other people in order not to become attached to them. I kind of like that symbolizing. But her suppressed emotions is right. She needs those emotions.
Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Because she no longer has
Finally,
the other
the important
emotions.
part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Then look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity.
Because of all the
and in doing
broken
so,
rivers.
You lost your original motivation.
Broken strength.
You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength from your past. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength, grows more polluted by the day.
Man, survivor's guilt is real. She definitely, yeah. Her guilt of surviving when her family doesn't probably eats away at her, but each time she pushes it back.
And you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
Your emotional self isn't weak. Exactly! You speak up on it, Traveler! She was shocked with me speaking up. The fact that she transcends time and broke free from her constraints to come and face you, that proves it.
Thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong. And in fact, I agree that in order to make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. I know you will never forget that fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt.
This is interesting. I knew you will never forget that fire. This, yes. You will never forget the griefs in your life. Honestly. But it does get better with time, surprisingly. It does. But it won't get better with time if you don't surround yourself with people who love you. Or at least with your happy emotions. It won't get better. If you push everything back, it won't help you.
And I know.
Hello Rex, welcome in!
We there too.
are playing Skirk's story quest at the moment.
You know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you push your other emotions out, you're hiding the person you are meant to be.
All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope, at least, that you can let go.
Okay, I feel like it's completely right. You need those other emotions. But I really hope that at the end of the story quest, this doesn't change how Skirk acts. Because it's nice to see different personalities shining through. So I hope she does end up accepting her her other emotions. But I hope it's like, oh yeah, I accept you, but I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be the cold person I am. But at least I hope she can accept herself. Have I gotten Skirk? Unfortunately, I have not. I tried pulling for her and lost the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. Which is sad. I did want her, but unfortunately, my luck was not on my side.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
Oh no, I got the Chi-Chi curse? I did. It was actually my first time losing the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. Which, surprising after playing since the very beginning. But yeah, unfortunately, I did lose to Chi-Chi. I got the curse. Oh, she's breaking free!
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face.
She's accepting her
we need
emotions.
you to survive.
I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all.
She's defrosting. She's becoming her true self. I like that. The cracking of the ice.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water.
That's good. A good emotion. Remembering the happy times of those you lost.
Dancing water. The sand along your path is begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Because even with sad times comes happy thoughts. Like, her losing her parents, sad, absolutely devastating. The memories with her parents, happy though. And that's what this emotion is, that she's blocking out. It's the happy moments. She needs them.
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love this artwork. I love the sketchy vibe of it.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
The survivor's guilt holding on to her.
Heed my words, Skirk.
That's cool.
Let
Not cool, but cool.
take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
The voices, the guilt, it all. Her breaking free. Yes, please. I love it. That's so cool. Yes.
This doesn't have to be the end.
Her young self.
Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Oh, this is beautiful. And the water becoming one again. Her strength is fixed. Oh, I love that. I love that. The symbol, like the symbols, the symbolization is so cool. I did see your memories. I loved every part of that. There was limited words. Obviously, the words of the haters and her young self. But you could take out all those words and it would still tell the same story. Like, that was how good that animation was with its storytelling. Honestly, I loved how it showed her breaking free of the survivor's guilt and then truly accepting her other emotions. And yes, I did see your memories.
I once asked my master if survival of the strongest was the law of the universe.
That is generally a thing people follow.
He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive.
That isn't true. Strength power is not a substitute for doing what is right. Oh.
That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind.
To take him down.
An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order. One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land. But that means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defier of all rules and order.
Well, I believe she can do it. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you.
Yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy.
You have no reason? Did he not kill your family and then take you in? Saved you?
Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should. He saved my life, taught me the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him.
I guess, yeah, respect him for saving you and teaching you how to fight. But he does intend to fight you in battle one day.
I know. And it's not something I want. But Master never goes back on his word. I have to treat everything he says as a promise. He's no longer into that, but he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions.
At least, I guess, at least he's keeping in touch.
Every time I hear from him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before
Oh, never mind.
me and tear down everything I've built to pieces.
I was going to say, it's nice that he's keeping in touch. But yeah, that's true. One of those messages could be your doom.
Maybe that means I do live in eternal fear. Just like he said. Yes, I respect him. But I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready.
If he does attack you one day, I'll help you. Well, do we really think we could defeat him?
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
Because I want you to live. Because if we want to build the world we both want to see, everyone has to be willing to fight for it. If we all do our part, we can make the entire universe a kinder place. A kinder place, a good place. Leave together. Okay. Let's go. Skirk gazes into the distant sky. Honestly, this place is beautiful, and I'm sad that this is like a limited place. Like, we will never see this beautiful place again. There's nothing else to do here. Should I leave? Don't leave just yet. I'm gonna appreciate the view as well. Look. Oh no, never mind. They don't want me to leave. They really said nope. I just want to go to the edge of the place and look over this, like, down at everything. Yeah, they hate me. Okay. No, but this place is gorgeous. I love the river. Like the colours intertwining. I love this place, and it's sad it's a limited place. We leave. We leave though. We don't have to fight him in this quest, right? He won't just appear. This will be a future quest, right?
Oh, you're finally awake!
Wow,
Honestly,
Paimon. Hater.
Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared
Paimon a hater. Let me sleep.
You're both okay, right?
What does it look like?
Looks like your strength is back. At least she's still herself. Like, she's still got that cold attitude, but at least she's not suppressing stuff.
Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future. I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how you fight. I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Okay. So, Paimon feels like she's missing some important context.
You don't need to know.
Whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks.
Snacks!
Let's dig in.
Of course Paimon brought snacks.
Alright. It's about time we finished what we started.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
Let's show him what we're made of.
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before. The good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.
Same place. The cavern, right? The chasm? The chasm? The chasm. That's where it was, right? Yeah. We taking this bad guy down. Oh, and then we go here. Okay. We taking this guy.
The fog is gone.
That's good. Oh, he's here. We are fighting him.
Isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that, too?
That's Skirk's master.
Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl? How does that work?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power. We know the person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume this form.
So it's not actually him, right? I'll get Skirk on her rerun and not cry. I hope. Unless is a cooler character and I end up having not enough wishes for her on her rerun. I still hope I will get Skirk then on her rerun.
Okay.
If I'm lucky enough.
Oh, the closer Paimon looks, the more intimidating it gets.
We can take it out
this time, so it's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're done with him. Let's teach this guy a lesson.
That's okay. Just us. Okay.
Water jet! Wipe out! Another star goes out!
Okay, let's do this thing. Enhanced charged attacks. Okay.
Mine to wield.
Oh. Oh, so she does change outfit. That's cool. Oh wait, hang on. I was too busy admiring her outfit change. Okay, there we go.
Mine to wield.
Boom. Destroyed. Yeah, I knew. Okay, and cool fighting cutscene. I love it. I love to see it. Watch out! Of course, I have to be Traveler. I forget.
Haven't had enough of my power.
That was so cool. How catching it.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
She's so cool. And here comes the Traveler to finish off. To finish him off. Boom. Thank you for my sword. That's an updated sword, that's not the dull sword. Is that just the Traveler sword now? That's nice.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit. So
Canrian.
you deliberately channeled your power into
Of course.
me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within.
She used her brain.
Such power, such keen battle instincts. So you must be.
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years, damn.
Sorry, it's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master.
A friend?
And of his followers.
Oh, look at how goopy his body is. Is that abyssal corrosion? Corrosion or
This is the
something?
first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
How old is Skirk?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child, and everyone gave up
That's
on me.
horrible. Horrible that they gave up on you.
I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die. Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sertologi. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison, the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death. He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Magistrorum.
He was born in prison? That's kind of a badass origin story. the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death? Damn.
Yet, he always wore a smile on his face, as if kindness and malice were one and the same, and he could not see the difference.
Kindness and malice were one and the same. Now, it would kind of make sense why he would be like to Skirk, oh yeah, make friends, but I will kill them. Maybe kindness and malice? Can't see the difference.
I remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something, and he inspired me to keep going. When we sparred together, it was the first time I'd actually felt the thrill of combat. When I was 10, he stole forbidden research materials and managed to cure my illness. It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility.
Damn.
But somewhere along the way, I fell behind. My talents were nothing compared to his, and at some point, I realized he had pulled so far ahead, I was too embarrassed to even ask him to spar. After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
"This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you."
That's insane. This planet holds nothing of interest to me, so I'm going. But he can break the curse of immortality? Now that is interesting. What does he mean by that?
Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
So, yeah.
I'll pass.
Well, he's still alive, so...
Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to you one day, and we can spar like we used to.
That... I'll pass. But that does mean that he can break the curse of immortality. That means Capitano can come back? I don't think that's what that means. If Satology was to break the curse on Capitano, is that not just him dead? But either way, that's interesting. If Dainsleif runs into Satology, maybe he can break his immortality. If Dainsleif wants that. But that's interesting that he can do that. Though I suppose he was able to cure him. So what else can Satology do?
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
Well, it depends. I mean, look at Mavuika. Is she how many years old? What? Mavuika isn't immortal, though. Didn't she... Oh, I forgot how... Did she not, like... she's like, she lived 500 years ago, but then there was some type of curse thing. But unless he has a way of bringing Capitano back, but it wouldn't be the like breaking the curse of immortality. It would have to probably be something else. But if Sagilogy can break the curse of immortality, he could probably do something to help Capitano come back. No, that's what I meant. If Mavrika's curse was lifted and somehow is still alive. Was Mavrika cursed? Man, it's been a while since I've played through Natlan's story. I can't remember the full details. Because I think they needed someone to die, but because Capitano was immortal, he technically wouldn't die. He would just be there forever. But I'm sure Sagilogy can figure something out if he can break immortality. He could figure out some way to bring Capitano back, I hope.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man once told me, people need to fight for their own survival.
Wise indeed.
Wise.
Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality, and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
A good sparring match? Is that why he's like covered in like those inky purple like abyssal stains? Is it because he's withering away?
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Teyvat.
Oh, bring her to Teyvat?
You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Oh, this was part of a prophecy as well? Oh.
Well, now I'm curious about who this disciple of yours will be.
All Vedifenir said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
About you?
Sounds pretty impressive.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Only the outstanding people. He probably wouldn't train someone you couldn't see potential in.
Still self-assured as ever, I see. But you're not wrong.
I'll be leading them. Oh, and if you are serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk
which would be the whale.
You want. Freedom.
The devouring
means even
whale.
The wicked get to make their own choices.
Waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Oh, narwhal. My bad.
Narwhal,
not whale.
Already beaten into submission by Sagilogy. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
Damn. That's gruesome.
Your heart? That sounds like torture. How did you even survive that?
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
Oh.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power.
Her curse was and wasn't lifted in the sense that she wasn't the one that died, but still filled the end of the deal by still giving a life that was worth before the gods. I guess. Yeah, okay. So, her curse being that she would eventually die, but because Capitano went in her place, she didn't die. I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm sure there would be some way for Capitano to come back. If Sagilogi can break immortality, he can probably break other classes.
Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, it was the curse of immortality that sustained you. But that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart into it, work for it, dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you, and it backfired.
You're right. I should have known better, but I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still miles ahead of me. So I had to take a leap of faith. I miss your master. I miss the days when we were all together, troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made. But if you'll allow it, I do want to apologize. To both of you.
Both of us? Well, you were causing trouble for us.
After the beating we just gave you, I think we can call it even.
I would still like an apology.
You're an interesting one as well. Sertologi's disciple. That's a lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him, all the while standing ever out of reach. We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair. I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must have some things in common. First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike.
No emotion from it?
But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world, the joy of an artist uncovering a temple of wonders.
It says Mrs. Express, like, or hide all emotions. Now she's like, oh yeah, I felt your emotions the second time.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you were able to read them from my blade, like a glimpse into my inner world. You're right. That battle brought me an unbridled sense of joy, and my defeat brings me no regret whatsoever.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battles. After which, all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one purpose, one goal: to complete himself. It's one of the secrets to his strength.
Well, yeah, good and evil are meaningless to him, just like how kindness and I guess rudeness, I don't know what word they said. Like, he can't see this difference between them.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his call. What a battle that would be.
Oh, what a
To
battle.
witness such a...
Oh, he on the floor.
Okay?
I don't know. I think he's coughing up. I don't know his
Too many
lungs.
different kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality allows it all to coexist, but it does not remove the pain. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. What a shame. I would have loved to witness that battle. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you, Skirk. Can you release me from the pain?
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for.
Not through death. Okay.
It's
damn.
not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an
Punishment?
alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed, and smash it to pieces.
Oh, damn. Smashing to
The
pieces?
impurities will dissipate, and under the curse of immortality, your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before, no longer tortured by powers you can't control. But it will be a time-consuming and painful process. The decision is yours to make.
I accept. And who knows? Perhaps I'll wake up in time to witness your great battle with Sertologi. I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day. Though I know it'll be a long and arduous road.
I trust Skirk can defeat him.
If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me. But your ascent continues.
I love the whole climbing in the dark
At least
symbolism.
It looks like you are not alone on your journey.
Yeah, the traveler's here as well.
I will reach the top of this mountain, no matter what it takes. And you, Skofnunger, will be my witness at the end of all things.
That's finally over.
Ooh,
Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last time.
that's true. We got a chest. You know what we can do with that chest? We could do a single wish for Skirk and maybe get lucky because we're in this nice domain. Let's see. No, 4-star. That's fine. Sword. Okay. A sword I probably never use. Okay, I see. Could have at least given me, let me see. Diona. That would have given me another free wish. But okay, I see how it is. Let's go. Skirk gazes into the distant sky. There's nothing else here to do. Should I leave? This place is also kind of beautiful to look at. All these beautiful domains that are limited. So sad. I wish I could visit places like this all the time. Makes for a good photo shoot.
We did it! It's only been a few days, but it feels like forever.
We did it! The traveler's all better.
Once again,
Sickness
we've
free.
proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome.
We're just that good. I didn't even break a sweat.
Wow, you sound even more confident than usual.
Wow.
Guess you really have become stronger. Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Yes. The power Skofnunger stole has been returned.
That's good.
So, the stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh.
Because the sky is
Crazy
fake.
that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
They
I
usually stay there for
suppose it's
many
because
light years.
I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars, hanging in the meticulously planned sky. glittering with rotten light.
This is pretty.
It's not real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings.
Skirk is a fake sky truther. I believe, I agree. It's beautiful. I don't know why I said I believe. I believe it's fake. No, it is beautiful.
Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst.
Pop.
We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not.
The real universe? What's that supposed to mean?
Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet through hardship, we grow until we learn to seize the sands of time for ourselves and uncover our true strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the vast expanse of the universe?
Oh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if she knows one thing, it's that the Traveler always finds a way. Ever since we met, she has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, she always finds a way to make it better.
Not Paimon hyping me up now. Stop. She's so
If it's too big a
sweet.
job for one person, then we'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then three. We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many
And you can have a
things.
friend too, Skirk.
As long as we don't give up, we can make any wish come true.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it.
She back to training. When will we meet again?
I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely. Regardless,
A different planet?
reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that at the end of this journey, wherever it takes us, we stand in a world reborn.
We'll meet again in Tivat. I believe that. Because of the prophecy that Skirk has to be in Tivat. So I do believe we'll meet again on this planet.
One without war, pain, or forced partings.
That would be nice. That would be a nice
where
place.
New life can bloom, even where there was once nothing but scorched earth. For this, we must all work to become stronger.
Of course, Master.
If that's what you want to call me,
I'm gonna call you
I
Master.
won't object.
Then I can shove it
Goodbye.
in the child's face that you're also my master. He's just gonna be so jealous. Once we next meet him.
Is it just Paimon, or is she being nicer than before? We definitely count as friends after all that, don't you think?
Is she being nicer than before? I feel like, yeah, she is being a little nicer, but it's still her, like, same energy, which I like. Because even though she suppressed her emotions, and she's now accepted her new ones, her old ones, the ones she did suppress, in the end, it's still, like, her own self. Like, she's still the person we met, just probably more open to creating connections.
Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars.
Of course.
Come tomorrow, we can continue our journey. Oh, and since Paimon treated you to that super nice meal at Wanmin restaurant, it's about time you returned the favor.
Man, okay, Paimon. You just want food. Stealing from my pocket. Man. Oh, and we get the dream thing as well. And we get her guitar. Hang on. Did we get... Okay, we got her guitar, but did we also get, a thing? We also got a furnishing! I could... Oh, that would be perfect. You know, I've started making, like, character rooms. That would be a perfect place to, if I ever got Skirk, to make a Skirk room. So that's kind of cool that you get her guitar. I like that. Look at this. Look at this. Use chord notes to swiftly play chords on lingering you. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Look how tiny it is. It's not a guitar then. Is it? Tiny guitar? I don't know what it is, but that's nice to have. Even though I never play instruments. And we get to claim this as well. Nice! Nah, 120. That's fine, that's fine. That's how it is.
Good things come to those who don't wait around.
I could.
That's what they say anyway.
Thank you, Bennett. We didn't do much fighting with my team, but that's fine, whatever. Let me see. Film notes. It's an Inazuma. I thought, okay. I know there is a Natlan quest that I can probably do. Not this quest. I meant like I think there's a quest up here, maybe? Or like a little thing to do.
Off we go.
Up there, yeah. I don't know if it's like a small thing, but I think I remember. Yeah, there's a person up there.
Adventure time.
We could do some quest-like stuff. Sing me a song, call the flying saurians and birds who have left that nest. Huh? Do you hear that? Someone way up high is singing, and they're pretty good too. Wanna go say hello to them? I guess I could say hello. I don't know if this is like a proper quest. But I really liked Skirk's story quest. It was kind of nice. It was very meaningful. It was like, don't suppress your emotions. Mm-hmm. Oh, up there. Okay, we can try and get that. Hierarchulous after we talk to this person. Nice view, don't you think? Perfect for flying too. Soaring through the skies, falling in the wind. It's an awesome feeling all around. Indeed. Hello there, warrior. If it's a trial flight you're after, feel free. My father built this place for me, but I don't mind sharing it. Thanks, I was just thinking about giving it a try. You're welcome. Anyone who loves flying is a friend of Manoya's. That's me, by the way. You look a little young for the Saurian flying squad. Are you a reserve rider? Are you trying to become a warrior? We're just passing adventurers. Oh, I really see adventurers so passionate about flight. Until a moment ago, I thought you were training for the flying squad exam. Soaring through the skies, now that's a feeling you'll never forget. Doubt you'll find a soul who wouldn't hold on to that freedom no matter what, and I'm no exception. You sound like you know. You sound like you in the know. Are you from the flying squad? Ha, I used to be. I'm retired now. I flew for quite some years, and while that doesn't make me too old by most measures, I was a real veteran in the flying squad. So when my physical condition fell off from where it used to be, it was time to say goodbye. No need to pity me. I'm not even sad, though it is quite regrettable. Our young Saurian riders have just started taking to the air, but I've already caught a shooting star. Things won't be the same anymore, of course, and I won't get to spend most of my day in the sky. I still have a chance to soar up there. So that's why I'm here, reminiscing about the life I've given up. Shame that flying solo is quite boring without the company of my squad mates. Oh yeah, how'd you like to fly with me. Our squad often has little competitions, just for fun. The one with the highest score would get tossed into the air while the lowest would pay for our meal. You Soaring Riders are a tight-knit punch, huh? Yeah, everyone's amazing. We're both squad mates and rivals. Not that I'll ever get to enjoy that atmosphere again. Nor can I deny that my skills are on an inexorable downhill slide. But even should physical strength decline and judgment dull, experience never stops stacking up. So I might have retired, but that's just from the squad, not from the skies. So shall we compete? Think you can catch a veteran Saurian rider in the air? We're in. Huh. I was worried for a moment that you'd think me a freak for abruptly mentioning these things to a youngster like you. Thank goodness you didn't. But let me know when you want to give it a whirl. Let's see. This is our objective. Ride your Saurian as far as you can along the designated course within the time limit. I'll help you keep score. The results are divided into 4 grades, and we'll count this as your win if you can beat the second highest tier. Let me know when you're ready to challenge me. So, just a flight challenge. It's not challenge. Okay, that's all it is. Quite nice challenge. Oh, and that's what we have to beat. Okay, it wasn't zooming, but okay, we got it. Oh, we going. We zooming. we still haven't caught up to them though. Oh, okay, we've overtaken them. Not bad, but I could go faster. No. Oh, they're catching up again. But we got this in the bag. There we go. Hey, an S tier. Nice. Return to starting point. Let's show her how we done. We bet you. We won. Huh? You were great. Guess it's true what they say, that the young are bound to surpass the old. Even stars may fall, let alone people. My time is over. Retiring happily was the right choice. She still looks pretty young as well. But it's just so difficult to accept. I'm still young, and I don't even have wrinkles. Why do I have to retire? Well, you're choosing to retire. How could my career be over so soon? I started falling before I could even experience what it was like to reach the top. Had I known I'd have so many regrets. Never mind. If I could do it all again, I would still make the same choices. I'd still do my best to join the flying squad, which isn't difficult given my skills. Then I'd wind up retiring at this age again. I've done my best, and all I can do now is accept it. I guess that's life. Many things are bound beyond our control, and if you dream of being a hero, perhaps you must accept that you can shine for but an instant. Manyoya! Not to worry, she's a brilliant flyer. You had this pitying look the whole time, so why then an easy face now? Life's full of surprises, and they'll come whether you accept them or not. Consider a power of wisdom from a retired Saurian rider. My issues are my own to solve. Don't let them ruin your mood. I'm impressed if only my siblings were as calm as you are. You have siblings? That's right, 2 younger brothers, and unlike you, they're a chore and I have to get through to. They're training their flying skills too. Well, no. Akamotli's just focused on running away from it all, so he might be hiding instead. Forget about those brats. I can see your talent clear as day. Try training a little more if you get the time. Who knows? The flying squad may come knocking at your door. I'll try my best. That's good to hear. I hope I'll catch you flying again. Good luck, young warrior. Good luck. Oh, and I get chest. Oh, I don't want to start. Hang on. That is nice. And I get another wish. Do I get Skirk? Am I lucky? Am I lucky? No luck. No luck to be found. Okay, but if I become this, I can get the thing over here. The Pyroculus. That's what I like to see. And there's no chest around, it doesn't look like. Oh, there's a pyro thing.
Come on!
Watch out!
Show me your courage!
Singed. It's raining fire! Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power. I'm going in! Fire hazard!
Do I have to do it in a certain way? Maybe... Wait.
Let's light it up!
Hey!
Off we go!
That was wrong. My bad. This one. This one and then blue. Maybe? Top and bottom. Oh, okay. How fun.
Game's up. Fun zone. Let me leave you alone. Let's light it up!
Okay, and then obviously it stole my energy.
Quietly now. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Fire hazard.
Very nice.
Even better than I imagined.
Okay, obviously I made a mistake. Let's switch. There we go. That's much better. That's what I like to see. I got a volcano cake. I can make a volcano cake if I really want. Oh, looks like there's a thing over here. Oh, there is. Let's do this quest. What do we do? My friend, please just say something. You need ether. Even the slightest peep would be fine. I just need to know what's happened to you. Ugh. Nope, don't get you at all. Even if we were little buddies, such a simple noise wouldn't be enough to get anything across to us right away. Eh? So, what kind of trouble are you in exactly? Ah, it's Master Mystico and Master Paimon. Master Paimon? Don't say that. That'll get to her head. Saved at last. It's a pleasure to meet the pair of you. Here's the situation in a nutshell. I'm QX, a traveling merchant. I was out fetching water today when I got separated from my saurian companion, King Coconut. When I got back, my dear saurian had been hurt somehow and had fallen down on the side of the road, unable to walk. I thought maybe he'd set off a hunter's trap, but close inspection didn't reveal any wounds on his leg or blood splatter on his body. Could he have sprained his ankle or something? Seems like your saurian buddy's in great pain. Neither Mystico nor Paimon's a sorrow vet, though. Should we track down a sorrow vet to help out? Eva? Sure, but we aren't exactly familiar with any vets. Eva! We're familiar with Eva. If we wish to show up in front of a sorrow vet we don't know and ask him to come out to this remote spot. Wouldn't you think he might be in some kind of crazy challenge? Oh, I wouldn't ask you to do that. I know an itinerant sorrow-vet from the Flower Feather clan who travels about often. I'll ask him to come over. Eva? Could you two please help me take care of King Coconut for a while? I'll be back real soon, in one night, tops. Huh, you're pretty considerate, huh? Alright, guess you can just treat this like a camping trip. We'll have a good rest and treat your soaring buddy to some tasty grub while we're at it. Eating some of Mystico's food should take the edge off a bit. I just so happen to be tired right now, too. What a crazy coincidence. Now that we've mentioned camp, we'll need a campsite. King Coconut's injured, so he'll need shelter from the elements. Staying here isn't an option. We'll have to slowly shift King Coconut over to some flat ground, erect a tent, get a pot set up, and light a fire. That makes sense. We really are pro-adventurers, huh? I'm good at woodwork, so let's split up and gather the required materials. Just some common flammable wood and Aratiku wood, plus a little cloth art to do it. Would you mind keeping King Coconut company in the meantime, little buddy? Arr. You carefully shift King Coconut over to a suitable area and start to build a camp. Oh, we're in the same area though. Rucksacks and boxes packed with various daily necessities. Looks like Quax is running a small business. Place the materials you've gathered here and you can start building in a moment. We have no materials. Great, now we can put up a huge camp tent. Quax returns after a while, carrying a few logs. He pulls out a pot and some fabric from his bag. Paimon has picked up a bunch of branches and he uses them to make a fire to cook with. Quax is very dexterous and with your help has soon built a hut. Paimon and little buddy set up a pot and ignite some kindling. Nice, so we didn't really have to move him. Alright, that's our camp done and dusted. Thanks for all your hard work. It's pretty basic, so not the best accommodation, but please make do for now. I'll repay you all later for sure. You've also done quite a bit, so thank you. Then I shan't ramble on. I'll get going and find a vet as soon as possible. Both so King Coconut can recover faster, but also so as not to keep you waiting. Because he ran off. This travelling merchant's quite the straight shooter and practical too. Let's hope he can find a vet soon. Next up, time for us to get camping, cooking and eating together. Rawr! Rawr! You prepare food by the fire with Paimon and cook up several of your specialty dishes, including a sick meal that's easy on the stomach, made especially for King Coconut. Afterwards, everyone enjoys a casual, filling meal together. Paimon and little buddy feed the debilitated King Coconut. After the meal, little buddy patiently stays with King Coconut, helping him relax and his condition improves. You chat with Paimon until midnight and everyone in the camp falls into a peaceful slumber. Paimon slept so well. Guess it was all that hard work yesterday. Huh? That's not King Coconut. Mr. King Coconut started to cook us all. You're still dreaming, Paimon. King Coconut's there, good. Oh gee, that was freaky. For a moment, Paimon thought the liquid had made some weird ability to change genres or something. Oh, it's a sick one too. Huh? See, King Coconut looks fine now. It seems like this cookie star is also in a lot of pain. Perhaps it's also been involved in an accident. Perhaps it's taken some blunt trauma, just like King Coconut. That's 2 stars collapsing near this place 2 days in a row now. Something is fishy about this for sure. Miska, why don't you think of a way to communicate with them and ask what happened? I got it. I got this. Don't worry. I'm just gonna steal this saurian. Bad guys in the hills threw stones. It hurt. I ran. many bad guys beat me secretly. Cracks came back and they left. Man, bad guys beating up Saurians? We gotta take these guys out. What's up? Any idea what's going on? They seem to have been attacked. Huh? Attacked by bad guys from the hills over there? Were those bad guys just trying to hunt wild Saurians? But if it was an accident, we didn't see them apologizing to Quirks or King Coconut. Or are they poachers, waiting to steal other people's Saurian bodies instead? Never mind that. Anyone hiding behind the scenes and harming Saurian companions or others is pure scum. We can't just let them go. Yep, they're just the worst sort of people. Rawr! Then let's get moving now and scout the area. If they don't have anyone particularly strong with them, we should just take action and round them up. Just like how we rounded up treasure hoarders in the past. Not that we'd be scared even if they got some capable members, we just can't show them our hand when it comes to our counter attack, or they'll escape. Okay, yeah, don't let them escape. My bad. I'm pressing E instead of jumping. What's that? That's an open cage. Oh.
Take it easy.
I'm assuming I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be up there because those look like over there looks like traffickers as well. Oh damn, I haven't even been here. Wait, are we close? Pam can hear something muttering away. It's a real shame that Kukaso got away. That quality would fetch top horror, no doubt about it. It's cool the boss enhanced the frangible rounds. The new models could knock a Tacticasaur out cold without even leaving a trace. Once those new rounds have been distributed amongst us, we'll be able to capture whichever Saurians we like. We'll strike it rich sooner or later. Hear that? Those guys seem to want to resell Saurian companions. Those low down no good poachers. Rawr! Wow, little buddy, you sounded a little different just then. Looks like those guys have really riled you up, huh? Rawr! Yeah, he's determined. Speaking of that, little buddy, do you think you could sneak up on the camp from below and check out what's going on? If you find anything important off those in the camp, destroy it. Let's create some chaos. But if things aren't looking too good, just get out of there and leave things up to us. Always focus on your safety first. Seriously, we're putting the Saurian out to the poachers, the Saurian poachers. I don't think that's a good idea. Looks like 3 places, one at a time. Big balloon, hot can, big cutty door shut. And holy iron basket traps. Which side first? What's the Saurian cart? Open iron cage. Blow up barrel and an open Saurian cart, maybe? I don't know.
Suffocate.
No! No! Blow up! Blow it up! Okay, they didn't even get distracted by it. I messed up. I messed up.
Suffocate.
We can go. Okay. We should have done the balloon first.
Gotcha. No, my sword. Here comes the test. Witness the power of good. Teamwork is true.
The fuse is lit.
The wrong test subject.
My weight was
Oh,
not
damn.
in vain.
I think I almost lost everything. What are we looking at? Phew! Not only did we destroy the base, we also figured out what's going on. Let's get back to King Coconut first. And then we can explain everything that happened to Q-Act. And we freed the Saurians! Aww. Okay, let's get this guy. But there's also traffickers down here, right? Take these guys out. Unless this is going to be our next thing. Now, I'll take them out.
Quietly now. Let's light it up. Rain outlines your fate.
Time for a light show.
Okay, no, these are the same guys. So they ran off here.
My weight
Don't worry.
was not in vain.
Oh, I can't even free them? Oh, wait, hang on. Did I skip a whole thing? Sure enough, there's still some Saurians locked up here. You'd have thought they'd persist in their wicked ways and keep hurting Saurians even after we destroyed the base. Had we known, we could have chased them down and wiped them all out. Well, they're done now. Phew, now let's save him quick. Rawr! Rawr! Good. Here we go. Freedom! How did they even trafficked a seal? I think I missed a whole thing. Wait, there's a blubber beast here? Well, they trafficked a blubber beast? How in the world? Guess bad guys really will sell anything. No. Huh? You're kind of interested in the blubber beast, aren't you, little buddy? The blubber beast seems chuffed. Sure does. Maybe they can become friends. But that blubber beast doesn't seem to have the slightest bit of strength, and it's too... pause? Either way, they don't seem able to flap around much. There wasn't even a plate of food around. Perhaps they've been locked up so long that they're starving. If that's so, let's make something for the blubber beast and little buddy to eat. Prepare food. I think I might have just skipped a whole storyline. We said we were going to cook, but what exactly should we make? We used to feed fish to the blubber beast berry puff, didn't we? In that case, a fish dish should do just fine. If we want the blubber beast and little buddy to eat well, Natlan's special grilled fish and mint sauce might be a pretty good choice. That's practically a specialty of mine. Alright, let's get started then. Paimon will give you some pointers while you're at it. We're actually chopping. Make deeper cuts. That's right, the deeper the cuts, the deeper the flavour seeps in. A little extra salt, a little extra happiness. That sure tastes rich. Little buddy and the blubber beast are going to love it. Mint sauce, the more the merrier. Whoa, well, that's true. That's not how it works. The blood beast is going to find the surface dry and hot, so adding a little mint ought to help cool it down, right? Animals from Fontaine might be allergic to spicy food. But it feels like something is missing if there's no chili at all, so why not add just a little? Well, I was just thinking of, you know, the Fontainians. They don't like the spice. Maybe the animals are the same. Flame grilled over scorching heat, crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. That sounds delicious. Mommy's already drooling. Plus, it's animals, so they're really gonna care what the food tastes like, am I right? They're getting a full course meal. They don't get to decide whether it's tasty. Here comes something yummy. Don't just play around. You have to replenish your energy too. Aroo! Looks like they're having a great time. Will you choke if you eat upside down like that though? Stay safe. Don't be like that bubble beast. Hey, what's with the patronizing tone? Paimon's no blubber beast. She's not gonna be so silly as to eat like that. Oh! It's gone. That's just how things are. I mean, it's not indigenous to that land. Yeah, good thing we're right beside water, so I can just swim back to Fontaine. I hope. Oh, don't be sad, little buddy. You had so much fun just now, and you're already friends. Anyway, Pammy's got a feeling that this isn't the last time we've seen of that blubber beast. Rawr! Rawr! And then we go back here, right? Yeah, no, that was just side quest. Nice.
Take it easy.
Oh, and he's back. Urax is back. Well, welcome back. Sorry we left. I guess you're going to collect some cooking ingredients and get breakfast ready. I picked up a few random fish. Do they count? Did you bring the vet by already? That was super quick. Huh? Oh, and the cookie saw's gone. Looks as though King Coconut's made good progress. He's even able to stand up already. Nice. Still, where's that vet? I didn't see any of you when I brought him here, so I took him to treat King Coconut first. He assessed that King Coconut was hit by a rock flying at high speed and suffered internal injuries. I can't put two and two together though. There weren't any loose rocks around the spot where King Coconut collapsed. Luckily, the vet is experienced in dealing with this kind of injury, so he had special medicine ready to treat King Coconut's internal bruising and greatly relieve the pain. Now that King Coconut can walk slowly, we can take him to that vet for more comprehensive treatment. We found another cookie saw near the camp bearing similar injuries. A lost saurian companion from the Flower Feather clan, apparently. After treating it, the vet took it back to the tribe. Oh, okay, so that's where the cookie saw has gone. A rock flying at high speed? Would that be those frangible rounds that the saurian poachers were talking about? Ah, Pam's getting peeved now. So, King Coconut was ambushed by those criminals leading to those internal injuries. Good thing I came back earlier. The consequences would have been too dreadful to contemplate. Those scum. I have a mind to give them a punch or two. No, that's too far. Let them pay it off in installments. 2,000 punches for every victim who had the saurian companion kidnapped. 2,000, damn. That's true. Had we known, we would have tied a few of them up and brought them over to you in King Coconut. Might do you some good to give them a thorough drubbing and let off a little steam. Anyway, let's put venting to one side for now. So, the two of you wiped out this criminal syndicate in the time it takes to make breakfast? That's beyond incredible. We should have rooted them all out this time, but still, we should be wary of any who remains. We dealt with them as well. That's right, we might have taken out the boss this time, but they might still be more bad guys waiting to claim the top spot and rebuild in secret. So we can't let our guard down. If that's the case, King Coconut and I will warn the Flower Feather Clan patrol crew to keep vigilant and watch out for the criminal syndicate once we get back there. The campsite we built can be kept to serve as a rest place for the patrols, and we can use a bulletin board to warn passersby and help them avoid further ambushes. Yeah, having the patrols spend more time in this area would help deter any bad guys. That's a real sensible suggestion, QX. Please hold on a second while I get this bulletin board set up. That's adorable! It's little buddy Paimon and the Traveler. That's a cute bulletin board. Rawr! This bulletin board. Huh, is that us and little buddy? Excellent likeness. Could you make us look cool? I love it. Look how cute it is. Thanks for the compliment. Time is of the essence, so I didn't get too hung up on the details. I'll try to draw a more formal poster for you two later, both in commemoration of your efforts in fighting the Syndicate, but also to remind all of us what you look like. In any case, this will be the first base for the campaign against the Syndicate of Saurian traffickers. We can come over and check things out if we find the time. Hopefully this place, no, all of Nalan, will be free of these gangs trafficking stolen saurians and other animals. Hi Nash, welcome in! Is it okay for you to drop in and watch for a bit? Of course! Stay as long as you like. I'm happy for anyone who wants to just drop by and just watch. But welcome in! Ooh, okay, so we got an achievement for that one as well. Rescue the blubber beast and then quickly build a safe house for an injured saurian. So this bulletin board is really cute. For those who just happen to be passing through, or if you've been active in this area for a long time, eyes up and stay sharp. There was a cunning criminal syndicate operating in this area who would use weapons that leave no trace to harm people's saurian companions, then capture them and sell them off for profit. Read. Fortunately, the brave and resourceful mystical companion Paimon and little buddy acted decisively. They dealt a heavy blow to the syndicate and rescued many of the captured animals. However, it is unclear if these villains still have accomplices at large, or when they will come out of the woodwork once again. Soon after, each tribe will take turns sending out patrols to keep the peace in this area, continue tracking down clues about said syndicate, and do their best to thoroughly wipe them out. As such, friends, please refrain from resting out in the open. It's safest if you go inside a camp, and more comfortable too. May the luck and courage of mystical Paimon and little buddy protect you all also. This artwork is really cute, and we got a furnishing, so we can put that in our teapot. That's very nice. I love that. I love when they add little details like that. And we also dealt with the one over there as well. Perfect. I don't know if there is any. Actually, I think there might be a quest over here. I've yet to play this game. You haven't played it at all? Well, I would say it's worth having a shot. It's quite a lot of story in it because of how long it's been ongoing, but it's quite nice. I kind of like the story. Right now, we're just doing some of the world quests. I think, if I remember correctly, there might be one over here. I actually don't know if that teleport would have brought me closer, but oh well. Oh, and there's a hole here. Yeah, okay, there is a quest over here. I thought so. We can do this one. Oh, actually, what's this over here? Is this a puzzle for me to do? It is. Oh, okay. I never caught that before. this one, and then this one. Nice. Okay, I love those little puzzles. It seems very Breath of the Wildish. It is, yes. I think a lot of inspiration did come from Breath of the Wild, the open world.
One way to draw your target out of hiding.
So I do like the open world element, because that is very much like Breath of the Wild. The story, not so much, but the exploration, very much similar to Breath of the Wild. Hey, what are you doing here? Whoa, you scared me half to death. What if I fell? How would you pay me back? Oh wow, okay kid. My hidden powers haven't been awakened yet, you know? I'm just a helpless little child. Okay kid. Damn, he's already guilt-tripping me for scaring him. Ah, sorry, Paimon didn't mean to give you a fright, but hidden powers? Would you develop some super duper ultimate technique or something? He means a vision. Look, it's called a hidden power for a reason. If it's hidden, how the heck would I know what it is? So young, yet so full of baloney. Look, let's put that all to the side for now. Can you help me find the star shards? I've saved up quite a bit of pocket money for helping out Mama Coco, and you can have every last Mora. Well, since you're asking us for help, could you at least tell us your name? By the way, Paimon's Paimon, and this is Mystico. The name I use now is nothing but a code name, that's all. But everyone calls me Arco. Arco? The Q throws me off. Arco. I'm gonna call you Arco. So you might as well too. Now, about those star shards, will you help? Though, just what is a star shard? Doesn't sound like it's something you can come by too easily. The shards split off from stars that fell from the sky. Duh! As long as you find them and return them to the original spot, you can regain the power that was lost. Look! Look! A fallen star is just down below, so there's gotta be some leads to find star shards down there. Come on, please give me a hand. I think it's pronounced Arco, but don't hold me to it. Arco sounds right. I'm very bad with pronunciation, but I never want to pronounce something wrong. But Arco does sound right. Okay, we'll help you out this time. Still, those star shards and lost power and whatnot, that feels like something out of a novel. You've never even had the story of Kuala, and Yukuku sounds right. My dad told me it's 1,000,000 times. I've got it completely memorized. I'd be happy to share with you. That's the name of a character in He-Man. Oh, I haven't watched He-Man, but if that's how it's pronounced in there, it should be the same. But let's go down there and take a look together first. Oh, so we got the book. He's very, very into his fantasy books. Phew, I'd never made it myself. Thank you. So did we just carry him down then? So is this the fallen star? If you look up at it close. Mysterious power surging through my body. Should we play along? I feel like playing along. Huh? Really? Hey, wait a second. We haven't even found the scattered fragments yet. Speaking of the fragments, are there really clues to them around here? Paimon doesn't see anything. So what's next? We'll have to rely on our raw strength. Hit it with all the might of a Teptilosaurus, and maybe we'll find out where the missing fragments are. Brute force can solve most problems. That's what my dad says. But I still haven't awoken my strength, and I don't have my own Saurian either. So, you're all I've got. Hit it with brute strength. That will definitely scatter it. Do we? Oh, we do. We do just hit. Oh wait, maybe I need a geo character because that bar is not going down. Get here,
right.
get here,
After you.
Shalonin. There we go. Fragments collected. Look, that shining patch or something. That was fast. I haven't. Now then, you encounter a child looking for star shards out in the wild. That's it. Like, oh, just look for the objective in the area. Oh, there's a chest here.
There's a lot of good stuff.
Damn, I never noticed that.
Just kidding. You can take it.
Huh. What? What's the... What that? Oh, up there. Hang on. There it is. Retrieved. Okay, there is quite a few. And then up here. That should be alright. This commission was way easier than Paimon thought it'd be. Still, do miraculous powers like that exist? Paimon was pretty skeptical before. Want to awaken some hidden powers too, do you? Of course, wouldn't it make things really easy if you had, say, a super treasure-seeking ability, or the power to just destroy any monster with one punch? Come on, Mystiko, wouldn't you want that? I would want more power. Yeah, destroying things would be nice in one punch. Ooh! Come on, hurry up and put the fragments back onto the star. Wow, I wonder what power will awaken. Maybe I can even ascend to the sky. Falling stars, show your true power! Before you stands a hero who has passed the trial. Do I have to hit it again? No, he's doing something. Awaken Nighthead. Mystiko, do you feel any unbelievable power? No. The big rock hasn't changed a bit. No mysterious glow, not even sudden shaking or just cracking right open. Did we use the wrong incantation? It sounded right to Paimon though. Still, we occasionally run into situations like this when we're exploring ruins. If you misremember the password or signal, the mechanism just won't respond. Weird. I was told saying that stuff would liberate the hidden power. And the person who told me closed their eyes and started moaning in pain soon after they recited it. Not only that, but afterwards he gained a magic eye that could tell the value of gems. Those symptoms sound familiar. Oh my, I finally found you, you silly little goose. How'd you end up out here? Your father's been worried sick about you. I told him I'd go back when it's time to eat. Did he have to tell you? Still talking back. You two kids down there. Don't you tarry either. Who knows what kind of dangers might show up if you dally there. You two kids? I'm not a kid. Excuse me, I'm like 500 years old. You bring Arco back up and explain the situation. Those are just childish fantasies he was talking about. Sorry you had to get involved in his mischief. He's gotten quite naughty, as nobody really disciplines him. You're his mother. You should discipline him. After all... Oh, his mother isn't around? Never mind, you're not his mother. After all, his mother isn't around and his father's eyesight is poor. I tried to help out as a neighbour, but I haven't got unlimited energy either. Oh, so that's it. I knew it. There's no way something like that could be true. Imagine just collecting a few stone fragments and getting mysterious powers. I'm not being naughty. It's for Dad. Don't be so bad-brained. It's all because you won't listen to those older and wiser. At least you're safe and sound this time, but did you ever stop to think about what would happen if you got into some real trouble someday? Enough. You just behave now and come back with me. Fine. But first, here you go, you two. We did agree. Here's the Mora I just promised. Do take it. We wouldn't want him to be someone who isn't true to the word. Well, since you put it that way, we won't say no. Yeah, and maybe I'll need your help in the future. We failed this time, but that doesn't mean we won't succeed next time, right? Huh? You little munchkin. Come on, Mama Coco, let's go. My dad's waiting. Thank you both. See you next time. Damn, that was a really quick quest as well. I'm unsure where the next kind of quest would be for me to do. I'm sure there's the Fontaine one, 60. That might be a while. I could do a Fontaine quest, actually. Oh, I could see Charlotte. Mind if I ask what nation you're from? I am from the country of Scotland. That's where I'm from. Okay. We go in here. Love the accent, thank you! Glad you like the accent. Okay, it's been a while since I've met these characters, but let's see what we can do. Night, Mystico. Paimon, you're back. You bet we are. Have you found anything new in the meantime? Mr. Caterpillar and I have been just doing some research. Oh, and? We've discovered that Seymour doesn't, in fact, have an annihilation mode. Following data fragment sorting, this phrase was found to have been derived from the novel Prisoner 6, Overrun. In that book, the World Organization launched a mass annihilation agent to hunt a chimera down. Chimera? Wait, that stuff's not important at all. Apart from using our free time to go out and investigate, we also read through the books collected here one more time. We couldn't make heads or tails of them at first, and even now, well, they certainly are well written. I don't know whose handwriting it is, or what scribe or copyist was hired, but their penmanship is clear and clearly beautiful, a master of calligraphy if I ever saw one. Wait, so you were talking about the handwriting? Ah, Paimon's got a bad feeling about this already. Did you not find anything during this time then? Alright, sorry, I shan't jest any further. As you know, we told you all that we found the last time without holding anything back. However, I fear that this time there are some clues hidden in details that we must rely on chance to reveal. Reveal the meaning? Indeed, for example, if no further revelations concerning a murder march, then the blood on a painting will always remain a red smear. Then, would this be... Then, what would this chance be, Caterpillar? Well, why don't we do some quick recap of everything we've discovered? Let's make some deductions regarding what happened in the past. That might give us the opportunity to fill in some gaps that can help us support or refute our views. That's a good idea. I've always felt like there's so much about this that's familiar, but I can't recall anything about it. Negative. I can give a continuous account of the research that I have sorted. Ah, silly dog. Didn't you only recover your creator's name after talking to us about the matters? Mechanical noises. Negative. I merely matched similar sounds during said interaction. There was no data loss involved. However, I must append that I, too, find that keyword searches make searching for entries more efficient. So what do you want to discuss? Well, for a bit of a warm-up or teaser, if you would. You may be referring to Ahita. Yes, that's exactly what I mean. So let's start off our deductions with something simple. What is the Marianne in the Anapostis exactly? Huh? That Marianne holds the greatest secret of all. I'm sure you can see that too. Let's get ourselves some armchairs, maybe crack open a few beers. Oh wait, you can't drink it. I don't think you can drink, Caterpillar. I know you're not actually a child, but you look like a child. Anyway, let us help you sort our findings out. I'll start first. Well, the name Mary Ann itself certainly is familiar to me. The name of the person I was meant to protect is Mary Ann, yes, but I have no data regarding the identity of the one who resides within the Anaposis. We are missing context. I can only conclude, based on a human's unmodified lifespan, that they are not the same person. That would seem to be the case, huh? It's been a few hundred years after all. Well, as for Paimon, she ate chicken mushroom skewers this morning. Well, I guess it's my turn. You mentioned before that you encountered oceanid creatures that had a great deal of character. One might say, personality, even. The precondition for such creatures and the characters is the same. An intelligent oceanid has already understood their original forms before. So, were you the one who willed these creatures into being Anne? Don't you think that's kind of weird? You know, summoning familiar friends to play house with you for who knows how long and stuff? Judgmental Paimon. Well, I didn't do that. I actually had to get to know Petit Chow, Al, and the others first. Well, then, in that case, let's see what we can deduce from the things we already know. Deduction. Okay, it's been a while. Huh? It's already starting? Okay, it's been a while. The name Mary Ann. So I might not even know the answer to this. Anne said the name sounded familiar and should ask her about it should something come to mind. To say more, she is someone that he must protect. Either way, ordinary humans don't live that long. It's been several hundred years, so they're probably not the same person. Right? Oh, the Mary Ann in Anaposis. The Mary Ann in Anaposis seems very mysterious. We once suspected that Anne was a character from her dreams. Interpret what Paimon ate this morning? I don't think that matters. Chicken mushroom skewers and the risk of missing major plot twists or important foreshadowing. I don't think this is related to Anne's background either. I love that they added that, even though it did not matter. About Anne. Anne is a small oceanid. She didn't create the oceanid creatures in Anaposis. Speaking of, just how do oceanids reproduce again? I do not need to know that. The oceanid Anne. Anne's far too weak to control that whole realm, so she can't be the oceanid behind it all. The oceanid creatures in Anaposis. Oceanids are sentient creatures unique to Fontaine, and they can create oceanid creatures through mimicry and transformation. I remember all the strange and wonderful oceanid creatures we saw before we met Mary Ann. Oh, there are oceanids. Yeah, interpret. Maybe a Sile can create water creatures, but it's extraordinary to be able to imagine creatures with rich personalities. It's almost certain that there's an oceanid in Anaposis controlling everything. Who can she be? Mary Ann. Trigger association? The enigmatic Mary Ann. Mary Ann, who has the same name as Seymour's Honor and who seems to know everything. Even if she's not an oceanid, she's probably related to the oceanid behind all of this. Submit. I guess that's the answer. That's enough for now. More than enough for a warm-up. Correct. The oddities and anapauses all point to the powers of the Oceanids. But this is not Miss Anne's doing. All of this together means there's another Oceanid and Anaposis? That is what I suspect. An Oceanid with whom Mary Ann has a close relationship. Or perhaps you could even be the princess herself. Do you mean to say that Mary Ann may in fact be Princess Lyris? Yes, Lyris, the Red Empress of the Narcissan Cruise Order from back then. The Red Empress who loves to take heads, hang on. I seem to have a vague recollection of something like that. Take heads? Like chopping a head off? Huh? But it's not a story about Lyris, but rather it's a fairy tale about someone named Mary Ann. Yes, the taking heads thing is just a metaphor. Oh, okay. Not a guillotine. Chopping off heads, then. Lyris is made of pure water, and so has the ability to dissolve and distract people's wills. The Narcissan Cruise Order used her to strike the ego and become holy. Searching for the keyword Lyris has yielded relevant information in my indices. Talking of the Red Empress has reminded me of a few things about Mary Ann. Mull that over a while, then speak to Miss Anne and say more. See if the conclusion reached awakens any new memories. Oh, okay. Collect more leads and gather your thoughts. Anne? Night, Mystico. I remembered the name Mary Ann. Oh? Do tell. It's familiar to me because it's from a children's story, the same one that the Red Empress comes from. The female lead, Earl, was mistaken for Mary Ann, the servant, and Mary Ann never appeared throughout the entire story. Maybe Mary Ann never really existed, except as a fragment in someone's dreams? How do you know about the story, Anne? And it isn't that a good question. How do I know about it? The memory feels more vivid than those I have of the story of the evil dragon Narcissus. Caterpillar. Part of me feels like you've changed a lot since we met in the Fortress of Meripede. Caterpillar. Would a 5-year-old child and a 15-year-old teenager be the same? Perhaps returning here simply reminds me of the past and of who I used to be. Time is frozen in the fortress, being locked up there for a day or 100 years. I'm afraid it made no difference to me. La Noire is what made time flow for me. Watching a crow reminded me that time still passes and life is still being born, shining brilliantly and then being extinguished. I forgot that he's like the big hilly child. So yeah, he survives a long time. And so I changed as well. That said, my past self, the person I was before I met her, would certainly be more helpful to Anne and Seymour in our current situation. That's true. Don't be like that, Paimon. Just think about it. Making up stories for Le Noir was nothing more than putting such ways of thinking to good use. Regardless, it has nothing to do with the current situation. You look like you still have questions, Mystico. Since we have our own suspicions about Anne and Lyris' relationship, we have topics of discussion that can be used to refute or sustain those conjectures. How do Oceanids reproduce? Why do we need to know this? I'm sure you have friends more knowledgeable than I regarding that. Perhaps you can even find scholars of natural philosophy who have dedicated research to the question. Or you could have asked the Oceanids you know personally, but you asked me. Of course, I know what you mean, so this is your speculation, I see. Paimon doesn't get it. When we exchanged information earlier, Mystico mentioned that Anne is the person in Mary Ann's dream. Or perhaps she might be a manifestation made by Mary Ann. An Oceanid. An Oceanid? Why the repetition? Are you just trying to make it sound cuter? Apologies, perhaps my description was well done. Still, can an Oceanid create an Oceanid creature version of an Oceanid? This is too many Oceanids. Well, that's deep. That's like asking if hard candies can be used as the filler for another hard candy. So, what would you say to that? This question is really interesting, but Paimon's already hungry for answers. I suppose I'd have to say... Still, you may not realize just how deep this rabbit hole goes, so let me explain. You might be confused as to why they're oceanid creatures with personalities and anaposis. If oceanids can create oceanid creatures, then can they create oceanid humans or oceanids? Convention dictates that it's rare for oceanids to be able to mimic a human. Unless the human drowns in their arms, or the oceanid has spent extensive time with the person and knows everything about them. Oceanids can only mimic humans unless if a human drowns in their arms. That's an insane thing to say. And the oceanids in question may also have tremendous wisdom and compassion. I'm afraid perhaps only one as powerful as Rhodia could do it. Wow, so that means Idia must be incredibly strong. So it's rare to mimic humans, but not impossible. Now creating another oceanid, that's different. Creating humans using human knowledge can only be achieved by gods, and the same applies to oceanids creating oceanids. It usually should be impossible, in this world at least. Unless this human or oceanid has already placed themselves above their own kind and attempted such insanity. You mean they thought they had become a god? That's right. Followers blindly believe in their leaders who in turn blindly believe in themselves, giving rise to delirium and delusions. I can do what a god can do. Their deeds are not that great after all. A powerful belief is almost as powerful will. And magic is a skill that molds reality to your will. Perhaps the descendants' hypothesis makes more sense. Perhaps Mary Ann doesn't consider herself an oceanid type. Perhaps is possible and quite understandable too. If nothing else, the Lyris I know doesn't have this kind of intelligence, nor would she be this crazy. I have some less mainstreamed ideas about how oceanids reproduce, but they're not important, and we can discuss them later. Okay. Thank you, Caterpillar. Where did Seymour go? Oh, he's over here. Shall I summarize the entries regarding Lyris I possess for you to... Yes, please. Omitting the standard citation format, reconstruction output to match format, report to superiors. Lyris is a registered oceanid. She is not eligible to be stationed in the waters outside Fontaine and has become a special source of information for the nation. She was appointed as the director of an orphanage to symbolize the love and affection of the previous Hydro Archon. The orphanage affairs were mainly managed by its human vice-director. An orphanage director, then how is she connected to the Narcissan Cruz Ordo? As director, Lyris was very affectionate towards the children and quite devoted to them, but her intelligence among oceanids was below average. She wasn't very good at working out the cause and effect of things, nor could she even count. As a result, she was not qualified to perform covert investigations. Oh, it sounds kind of like a big old cat mum who can't count. Okay, Paimon, I suppose. You know, because cats can't count, so they pick up the kittens one by one and keep going back until they see there aren't any kitties left. Okay, what a wild stretch of imagination, Paimon. Later, the orphanage was destroyed during the calamity and official records of her stop there. They say she failed to understand the link between the disaster, the orphans fleeing, and her own conduct, and so she wanders the ruins, drowning in guilt and expectations. I have an underwater locomotion module. Once Mary Ann and I dove down to the ruins of the orphanage, whose coordinates were the same as those of Anaposis. There, we found an oceanid swimming sadly in circles. When she appeared in the records, she was a core member of the Narcissan Cruz Order and the subject of a high-priority arrest warrant. Damn, okay. Oh, but she doesn't seem like a bad person. Considering that she may be connected to Anne, she must have been tricked. Yes, there's another important piece of information worth noting. The orphanage name was the Narcissan Cruz Institute. Oh. There are all Maréchaussée Phantom files that Mr. Erling Guillotine recorded for testing light sensitivity while designing me. The output is via my image to text to speech module. According to eyewitnesses, testimony regarding who I suspect to be Lyris, there shouldn't be any problems. And as you may have heard of this elsewhere, but it's worth mentioning again, Elaine and Mary Ann were orphans in the care of Narcissus Cruz Institute before the Machoches hunter Emmanuel Guillotine took them in. Well, thank you very much for that. Don't mention it, noble madame. Now, let's reorganize the information that everyone just recalled. This might take quite some time and might be somewhat hard on our throats. Okay, let's see. So, regarding Elaine's younger sister, Mary Ann, the Anaposis, Mary Ann, the Red Empress Lyris, and the Anne who is with us, are they all the same person? What will our conclusion be? How will we sustain it, and how shall we refute it? Everyone gathers. Is there anything else we feel we should add? As I mentioned before, Mary Ann is not only the priestess in Anne's story, but she is also the person I must protect. She is the young sister of Elaine Guillotine, the one who designed me. As for matters concerning me, I suppose you already know all about them, Knight Mystico. Speaking of which, didn't we also hear all sorts of stuff while we were in Illinois? Seymour was also damaged during that time. How did it go? How did it go? Did you think of anything? About the damage of Seymour and Illinois. That's right, Seymour was damaged inside Illinois and Mamiya's been taking care of him. To my shame, yes, though I do not have such emotions, you can see it as me having lowered my assessment of myself. And according to Illinois, the battle that occurred within his body ended quite terribly. Evidently, that was the battle that damaged you, and it was an incredible fierce one, but considering that you were damaged, then your master might have been. Common sense dictates that the fate of Mary Ann Guillotine, sister of Elaine Guillotine, was most likely a grim one. But this world is full of tales of loyalists who exchanged their lives for a miracle, so you needn't grieve too much, Seymour. There's a lot of reading in this game. Yes, sometimes. The main quest is voiced. There's small world quests and story quests that are unvoiced. So yes, there's a lot of text. And these characters all had individual characters before converging, so that was even more text. But your master, Mary Ann, was an ordinary human being, wasn't she? And the time that has passed since then has far surpasses the life of any human. How did it go? Did you think of anything? The Red Empress Lyris. I live in the southern US, we don't read. Well, I suppose. You said it, not me. But yes, there is a lot of reading. If you like reading, this is the type of game for you. If not, you can just do the main story. A lot of people don't do the side quests because there is a lot of reading. There was a side quest that took many hours to complete, and that is a quest that everyone hates because of how long it takes. Well, most people, unless I liked it, but most people disliked it because of how much there was to read, and how long it took as well. She was an important figure in the Narcissus Cruz order, and she is also the other Oceanid mentioned in the tale apart from Miss Anne. One of only 2 Oceanids, and we also just agree that we believe there must be an Oceanid behind Anaposis. But her traits don't match those of the Mary Ann we encountered. Could it be that Lyris's imagination was behind everything? Even me? That's unlikely. Seymour mentioned that her intelligence was quite limited, so phantoms of this sort would be quite hard for her, similar to how an author would struggle to write a character more intelligent than themselves. That is true. Like, writing characters that are unlike you, hardest thing ever. In fairy tales, the kitten may dream of the living little master, but I fear such things don't happen much in real life. So, who is behind all of this? And who in the world is that Mary Ann? Okay, and now we talk about the Oceanid Ann. Huh? What about me? Again? We once suspected that you might be the person that Mary Ann dreamed of. So in your view, Mary Ann is the Oceanid behind the curtain, yes? I don't know. Well then, do you find the name Lyris familiar? She is, after all, the only Oceanid involved in this apart from yourself. If you mean the title, The Red Empress, then yes, I do have some impression of it. Okay, the Mary Ann in Anaposis. That makes her our prime suspect then, the one behind everything. To be honest, were you using the process of elimination? You actually already guessed as much long ago. I didn't want to disrespect Anne though. You're right, but you do already have a version of the story in your heart, your own interpretation, yes? In that case, then we should find that Mary Ann and see for ourselves. Please permit me to change the topic for a moment. Does this mean that I shall no longer be able to fulfill my orders to protect Mary Ann? We worked out this much, and that's the only bit you care about? It may be cruel, but from the moment we discovered that the guillotine siblings were from centuries ago, it was probably inevitable. Correction. So the conclusion would be that it was my incompetence that exposed Mary Ann to danger. Do not blame yourself. You have fought to the point of destruction. You have done your part. There's no need to be pessimistic either, though that is an odd thing to say to a machine. Yeah, it's like pouring Fanta into a sink and then saying, "Sink, you'll get fat if you keep drinking like this." Oh. For ACV07. I can't believe you remembered that. What is it, Mr. Wait, was that Caterpillar? Caterpillar said that? Damn. Yeah. What is it? What is it, Mr. Caterpillar? Why use my official designation? We may not have reached any conclusion, but we know now. But we now know what to do next. Look, there's a Mary Ann in Anaposis too, and she also has close links to the Narcissus Crew's order. My long-term memory module confirms this. As such, there's no need to restore your logic module to factory settings yet. Let's take a step back. We can still go and find this Mary Ann. Thank you for your logic troubleshooting and emotional adaptive maintenance. I think what you said makes sense. It's not time yet to admit defeat and restore myself to my initial settings in order to take on a new mission. Yeah, that's right, you silly doggy. Let's leave things here for a while then. Once you're ready, we can continue. Why don't we go find this Mary Ann? Let's solve this mystery before tackling the Narcissus Crew's issue. I concur. I'd really like to figure out that one too. After all, it might explain where I come from. My logic module agrees that this is the correct course of action. So shall we go then? Man. We might actually not go. We might not go. That is a lot of reading. I do think I'm gonna make that the end of today's stream for today. That was a lot of reading. It might, yeah, because it's 60 primal gems, it might go on for a little bit longer than the other ones. What I'll do next time I stream Genshin, I'll do this first, finish this, and then do whatever other quests we have going on, any other events that might pop up as well. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's stream for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you on the other side of the storm. Bye-bye.